In the middle of a valley surrounded by ancient trees and whispering winds, there lived a boy named Rio. He wasn't like most boys his age. While others raced and shouted in the fields, Rio preferred wandering through forests, collecting shiny stones, and listening to what the trees had to say. One morning, he discovered something strange. While poking under the roots of an ancient tree, Rio found a wooden box, carved with stars and hourglasses. It was glowing faintly as if it were breathing. Etched on the lid were these words: "Only open when your heart is ready." Rio gently touched the box. Whoosh! A vortex of light and wind pulled him inward, and suddenly, the frozen village Rio landed on cobblestone streets. Around him stood a quaint village with thatched rooftops, sunlit gardens, and quiet laughter hanging in the air. But something was wrong. People stood completely still, frozen in mid-motion. A girl with a basket, an old man reaching out to wave, children mid-giggle, all completely motionless. Just then, a soft voice echoed behind him. "Aria, you opened the box. That means you're the one." Rio turned and saw a glowing girl, hovering a few inches above the ground. Her silver blue hair flowed in the breeze that didn't exist. Her purple eyes shimmered with ancient knowledge. Rio, wide-eyed. "What happened here?" Aria, gently. "Time broke." Scene 2. The broken time. Aria explained that the village had been trapped in a time fracture for hundreds of years. Long ago, someone tried to control time, but failed and shattered its flow. The villagers were frozen mid-memory, their lives locked in a single heartbeat. Aria, to restore time, you must find and awaken the 3 heart fragments. These fragment pieces of the village's soul were hidden in the Well of Joy, the Bell Tower of Laughter, the Forest of Light. Rio's mission was clear, but time was running thin in a world where time had stopped. The quest begins. Fragment 1, the Well of Joy. Deep in the village square, Rio found the old well. A riddle was carved in its stone. "I am shared in silence, shine in tears, and dance in smiles. What am I?" Rio, thinking. Joy. The well shimmered. A memory burst forth, a spring festival with laughter, dancing, and families clapping. First fragment restored. Fragment 2, the Bell Tower of Laughter. Climbing a creaky wooden tower, Rio reached a floating bell with no rope. Aria whispering, "Only laughter rings this bell." Rio remembered a joke his father once told him. He laughed, awkwardly at first, then joyfully. Ding! Echoes of laughter burst from the bell, flowing across the sky like wind. Children's frozen faces twitched, their eyes almost blinking. Aria smiling. 2 fragments down, 1 to go. Fragment 3, the Forest of Light. The last journey led them into an enchanted forest, where glowing lights floated like fireflies. To reach the final bloom, Rio had to cross platforms, made of floating light tour, fall into endless mist. Heart pounding, Rio leapt taunts, twice almost slipping. On the final jump, he remembered his mother's voice. "You're braver than you think." He reached the final bloom and touched it. A vision of love burst forth. Friends hugging, parents reading stories, children helping each other. The 3rd fragment pulsed to life. Scene 4. Time restored. As the fragments fused, Aria raised the time box. The village pulsed once, twice, and then exploded with light. Time flowed again. Villagers moved, laughed, blinked. A little girl finished her wave. A boy giggled. Life returned. Rio, overwhelmed. "They're back." Aria, softly. "You did more than awaken time, Rio. You reminded them how to live." With a warm smile, she handed him the box. Aria, "Keep it safe. Time listens to hearts like yours." In the blink of an eye, Rio found himself back at the old tree, the box in his hands. Was it a dream? No. His heart knew the truth. And sometimes, that's all that matters. Time is not made of clocks and bells, but of moments we share, and memories we treasure.